love you, but Knuckles, total MK fan here with another video, and today will be a kind of different video because it won't be about Total Drama or Adventure Camp. Okay, maybe it will, it depends on what the questions are, because today is a Q&A, or better saying, questions and answers, that I say you guys should make questions for me, and I'll answer, obviously. Anyway, I only will answer 2 questions, because I said in the post I made in my community that I only will answer 2 questions, and I said you guys should only comment 2 questions. If you comment 3 questions, I only will answer 2. Unless the question is really good, but besides that, I won't. But enough wasting time, let's start this video, okay? Okay, first comment. What are your top 5 Total Drama characters and Adventure Camp characters, and who is your least favorite reboot character, and why? Okay, this one is easy. My top 5 for Total Drama, it is MK, Julia, Courtney, Heather, and Bowie. This Adventure Camp, it is Ivy, Anastasia, Lake, Fiore, and Gabby. And my least favorite reboot character, it is obviously Nichelle. She is a nothing character, she has no personality, no co-interactions, she has nothing. I even do a video about it because the character is so boring and the worst of the reboot that I don't dislike her, but it's because we have nothing to dislike because she is nothing. It's like invisible ant. How are you going to dislike something that you don't see it and it's nothing? Moving on to the next question. What's your opinion on Ice Cube and what inspired you to start Subseason? If you don't know, Ice Cube from BFDI, in my opinion, is a good character. I like her. I just think the revenge joke is repetitive and she could have more lines and more to do, because I don't remember she doing a lot of stuff besides the book friendship plot and she losing her legs, because besides that I can't say a lot about her. She's nice, but she needs to have more screen time, more lines. But since she's eliminated Antipod and the BFDIA, I can see this happening too soon. Maybe next season if we have one. Well, that's actually a good question, that what inspired me to create my Subseason. And actually, it is a good question, but it's also a bit, I don't know, frustrating thing, because I created my Subseason because I was participating in one before. And that Subseason was participating was of one YouTuber that was a total jerk. I found out later he said awful things about me. I'm not gonna say who was this YouTuber, but it was awful what he said. But it's because of him why I created my Subseason, because I found out that thing existed and I really wanted to do, so I can, I don't know, thank that person because of this, but also not that much because he was a total jerk. Next question. Do you watch BFDIA? And if you do, what is your favorite character? That's easy. Yes, I do watch BFDIA, and my favorite character, it is Coiny. Okay, next. Why do you like MK so much? Because she's the best Total Drama character and the most unique. Like, she doesn't have flaws, she's super funny, and she has like one of the best relationships and plots in the reboot. I mean, come on, her only problem is not being the main villain on one of the seasons, because besides that, she doesn't have any problems. She's like the perfect character, in my opinion, of course. And if you don't like her, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out! Next. What Subseason of yours do you enjoy creating storylines and plots for the most, and what's your favorite Pokemon? Slurpuff is the correct answer. Nope. But starting in the first question, my favorite season was World Tour or Revenge of the Island, but if I have to choose, it would be World Tour, because it was way more fun to make the storylines, and the little posts I made while doing the season were so fun too, like merely trying to be a superhero, jumping off the plane, almost dying. Like, that was super fun to make. I was laughing while doing it. And I also have the other storylines like Nicola, JJ being created, Nichelle doing shit while on the plane, and the finale was also great. And it had also while making the episodes, I was putting some World Tour scenes while they go to the other country. That was also fun. The only thing I didn't like it was the aftermatch, because it was super boring, and it's character appearing on the plane out of nowhere. I have to create an excuse that didn't make sense so I can explain why she was there, just so I can explode that thing, have that part that, oh, the plane just exploded. And the second question, you're wrong. Everyone knows Snivy is the best Pokemon. Everyone knows that. Okay, next one. For MK, who was your favorite character from the original cast?
And what's your favorite ship besides MK? Well, I already answered this like a lot of times, but my favorite before MK, it was Courtney. Now she's my third favorite because MK is my favorite. And after season 2 of the reboot, Julia became my second favorite. So now Courtney is my third favorite. And if you want to know the 5th position and the 4th position, well, Heather and Bowie, okay? And favorite ships besides MK, let's see. There's Zoe, there's Mike and Zoe, and Raj and Bowie, and Alejandro and Heather. And the other ones I like, but not that much. Oh, and it's Courtney. I almost forgot. Gwen and Courtney, also one of my favorites. Next, if you could make any adventure game non-canon ship canon, what it would be? Oh, this one's a good one. In my opinion, it would be definitely Lake and Tess. It doesn't make sense what they did to them, because if they were a couple, they will have more screen time, because you know a couple need at least like 6 episodes so they can be together. They could have better interactions because they didn't have a lot, and I wanted to see more interactions between them. And it would be a better way to give Lake a girlfriend, because the way they did it was ridiculous. I don't even remember the name of Lake's girlfriend. Really, I don't have any idea what's her name. Who is your favorite Total Drama winner? Heather. What? Do I need to explain why? Next one. Who is better plot-wise, development-wise, and strategic-wise? MK or Lake? Plot-wise, I think MK, because she has more plots. Lake only have her development plot, but besides that, she didn't have a lot, even though it's great. I love this plot. But MK has like the cheating plot and have the thing with the confessionals in the first reboot season. That is really fun and way more enjoyable to watch, even though Lake's one is still great. Development wise, then it's Lake. Obviously, she had an entire season just to her become a different person and become a way better character and way more relatable. And it's great, amazing. One of the best developments in the whole adventure camp. Like characters from All Stars or even season 4 don't compare to Lake in development. You know, she's like one of the best characters in this case. I think who gets closer is Gret, but even though I think Lake's still better. And we have a strategic that's actually really easy. MK has a great strategy. She always had great plans, and Lake just have alliances. She never had a strategy, so MK is better in strategy and plot, but Lake's better in development. Can you name your top 10 best subseason players in your seasons? And what was the best fight between your subseason? What? That's super rude to do because our real people. I'm not going to do this. This is rude. And the final 2, I'm not gonna say it because there is also rude to say. Next question. Do you like Amelie from the Adventure Camp? What made you begin a channel? What's the most special thing you would share with someone? That's actually good questions. First question. Do I like Amelie? Yes, I really like the character, especially the design. I mean, the personality, the character personality. Yeah. Next one. What made you begin a channel? Well, actually, I began the channel because of MK. I watched the reboot for the first time, and I really enjoyed the character. And then I downloaded CapCut because I was also really enjoying listening to Marina and the Diamonds at the time. And I was listening to Girls, and I thought, wow, that song actually fits MK. Then I make an edit of MK with the song. And I asked my mother if I could post it on YouTube. Then she said I could, so I posted, and that's why I created a channel. Just because I wanted to make an edit of MK. Yeah, that's the story. And the last question, my answer is my channel, obviously, is the only successful thing that I've ever done in my life. So that what I would share with someone. And well, that were the questions. If your question didn't appear here, don't worry, I will make a part 2 of this video, and your question might appear in this next part. If it doesn't, it's not my problem. But being serious now, thanks for watching, subscribe, hit the like button, and all those YouTube stuff that I'm kind of obligated to say it, because if I don't, someone's gonna get real mad.
Why you telling me already?
Damn it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this video was actually a special video because it's the 3rd anniversary of my channel, so thanks everyone who's still here and watching the shit I do in the YouTube. And yeah, thanks everyone who's watching and probably still watch if I'm lucky, you guys. So thanks and bye.
Can I finally do a video about your channel because I really want to do it?
JJ, just shut up, okay?